I'm going to be painting a dog with acrylics in my journal page. We went to the park and discovered this little lake where lots of different types of birds are spending the winter. There's all kinds of geese and ducks. Just look at this. Enjoy for a moment. Let me know if you want me to paint any of the other birds because I am very tempted. I had so much fun looking at them. I was trying to figure which one I wanted to paint, if I painted a couple of them or what. I was also looking for some really large ones that I saw the other day, but I didn't see them today. And I love seagulls, so I probably will be painting some later on. Every time I go to the coast, I take pictures of them. They were all calm and just minding their own business. And all of a sudden something happened. I didn't really know what it was. All of them started to run. And I discovered that they were going to the same direction. So I thought, maybe somebody has some food over there. And sure enough, look at that one. I love it. The one with the white head and the red face. So I was still trying to decide which one should I paint. Can I take some pictures or what should I do? And then I saw him. Look at that. In all his male splendor. He was all nonchalant. He just decided to take a stroll. I decided that I had to paint him. He was the one. I edited the picture to just focus on him, and let's see what happens. I am actually so excited about this page. You can see how I made the texture in a card over here. Don't leave until you finish watching this. I printed the little duck. It is a magpie Ancona duck. I never saw one like that. I never knew the name, but I saw it and I thought it was the cutest thing ever. Kind of clumsy if you see the, the clip. Anyway, I printed this just to see more clearly how the shape of the head and the neck. I made the contrast on the picture really hard so I could see all of this. And he has a little curlicue over here in the feathers, and that's how you tell if it is a boy or a girl, because it has this little curl in the tail. They have kind of different markings like horses or dogs or cats, but they are mostly black and white. Beautiful. The legs are orange and the beak is yellow. And I like this page because it has such a rich, gritty texture, like the park with grass and dirt and all kinds of, bumpy things. I am not sure if I'm going to make the sky or even the lake. What I want mostly is the greenery and the dirt colors and the dog. So I'm going to kind of fold it over here. If I open or if I make the camera screen a little wider, it's not going to help you to see closer, but let's keep it over here like this. Sort of like that. I'm going to get my eraser. I think the body is a little longer, so I'm going to move all of these. And this is what happens when you're drawing. Don't be afraid if you made it too much to this side or to the other. Usually it helps when you go with lines to guide you, but it's never a problem to erase a little bit and you'll be fine. Here's the duck. I hope it's showing well in the screen. And now just a little hint of the stains or the marks in his head. And the beak is kind of coming into the face. I'm going to try to make him smiling because he was such a character. So it's not going to be exactly realistic. Alright, so I'm going to be working with some black and some white, some ochre yellow, and some orange. It shows a little bit of reflection of yellow over in the belly, but I'm not going to worry too much about that. The ground is going to be brown with a little bit of different kinds of greens, maybe light green and darker green. And maybe I will give it just a little hint of something blue over here. I'm not sure, maybe just like probably like this curve over here. but I don't want to define if it is sky or water or what. So we are going to need a little bit of some type of light blue, whatever blue that you have, very watery. And since I have a lot of texture, it's not going to be so easy to deal with that. And this is not exactly the best paper for water media, but I love how it wobbles. If you do not care for waving in your paper, then just get a mixed media paper or a watercolor paper. But this one, if you see the video where I made the page, I put a lot of medium and gesso, plus the little specks of texture. I frankly like a lot the paper and the texture and the page in general as it is, but I don't know why that video didn't take off at all. Actually, a lot of people just went and put thumbs down. So if you like this video or that one, let me know by clicking the thumbs up, or click whatever you want, actually, if you like it or if you don't. That's the way for me to know. And if you're new here, remember to click on the subscribe button and on the little bell so you get notifications every time I upload a new video. And right now what I'm going to do is I'm going to be using first the black to mark the spots. And I'm not too concerned about leaving little whips of brush strokes because they can be feathers, right? We're going to see where the green is around the the area, and we just mark accordingly. I don't want to touch the two edges too closely, because typically when you do wet on wet, crazy things happen. And since I don't want to specify if this is water or sky, I'm just going to leave it kind of vague. And for the little eye, we still need a little bit of white. Actually, you know what? Because we do things in here the way we want, I'm going to get a little bit of blue in the eye. Just for fun. And now I have to stretch a little bit of the black under, because my dot was a little bigger than what I want. Probably should also have a little line of white just to kind of mark some more in the beak. And I think I am ready. Let me open this a little bit more. Whoops. Well, actually have a look. A close-up. And now let's open this a little bit more. What do you think? Do you like it? Let me know. Either click thumbs up, hopefully, or click any thumbs that you want. Leave me your comments. If you want to show me if you paint based on this page in the group, click on the information box below into the link for the Facebook group called I Love to Paint. You're more than welcome. Just answer a couple of questions and you're in. Whoops, don't go anywhere. Something happened. I totally forgot to paint this white part over here from his body to make it a little more long, kind of elongated. So we're going to start just kind of adding just a little bit. At this point, I don't care if the green shows a little bit through the white, because it can be like a reflection. All right. Looks a little better. And remember to keep your paintbrush wet.